Hi guys, welcome into another reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to look at what is going on with your person and what is going on with you. So this is just like a situation. 1 second. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with your situation. What's going on with my viewer? You are in your head. It could be about something that you said or your person said. You may have just broken up with someone, or if that's not it, it could be the person you were talking to. You're afraid that they are no longer interested. Mediator. There's some sort of challenging conversation where what's being said isn't being understood or received the way it's meant to. Or this could be the way you see it, what you're afraid of. And we have the letter again. So I see you going from saying a lot when you communicate to saying very little after this difficult situation transpired. The stork. A new beginning, faith, a strategy to get to the sun, and clarity involving a tower. Something that you're very drawn to, that you feel like the relationship could end in marriage, possibly children, and both of you are feeling this way, the masculine and the feminine. Okay. This could be how you see the situation, because this is being pulled on you. This is your perception. You may be also worried that you're being naive and completely misunderstanding, and I don't think you are, because the marriage card, just the third one in this deck, just came out. And at the bottom here we have the man in prison and snake. So I feel like I'm picking up on your person's energy too, even though that's not my intention. So I'm going to keep putting this from your perspective as much as I can. You think that the masculine feels stuck or wounded. Both. Or you can sense that he is. anchor wanting to come out in reverse, the clover, good luck, clouds, tree, progress, and the man. Okay, so I feel like this one here, you could be with someone or living with someone, married to someone who you feel imprisons you and is not for your highest and greatest good, up to being able to say it feels toxic for you. But you were letting go of this anchor, trusting the luck that, and having faith that luck would come to you and that you would be able to fly through the clouds until you could see the landscape, until you could see clearly who your real masculine is. So I do have to say, flip the energy as it pertains to you. If you are the masculine, this could be about the feminine for you, and then the next part will be for you. Otherwise, we'll just go with you, the viewer, are the feminine, regardless of gender. And you're dealing with a masculine. You feel like you've found the one, or that you sense it coming, at the very least. Okay. You're following your heart to what feels like home for you. Rich, gent woman, get together. You may not know it, but the person you're interested in somehow could have a lot of money or come from a lot of money. Wealth, hope, murky thoughts that wanted to come out in reverse. Good lady. I feel like you, and woman, I feel like you are trying to stay optimistic and stay out of the obsession and depression while you navigate this ending. And I just said navigate, and there's the ship and change. Okay, so that's good for your side. Okay. So I'm going to pause and shuffle the deck. 1 second. Okay, I'm also going to shuffle on camera a few times. So this is your person's situation as they see it. This person could be young. They could be a homebody. Like love to be at home. High honor the rider. The tree. This person. What is high honors? Spirit, what is high honors? Odyssey, something they've been through. Something they're attracted to in a letter. Conversation with a woman. And a ring. High honors, parlor, rider. Deep thoughts. Looking for a good outcome. Fish, this is gonna, they feel very abundant somehow. Great fortune. House. Book. Reveal. There's going to be something revealed about an obstacle. A new beginning. A false person. Clouds. Good gent. Child. Deception. Good lady. Marriage. Stars. Rich gent. Mice in reverse. Garden. Woman. Murky. Thoughts. The moon. Hope. Unexpected money. Okay. Unexpected money. Strategy, good lady. I think you might have said something to your person that made you look. It clarified for this person once and for all that you were a genuine person, a good lady, wanting a good gent, wanting a good fresh start and a good strategy to bring about a happy home and social situation between you and your person, a happy relationship. There could be something that you said about money. Right now I'm getting this as a good thing. This might have been what this person wanted to hear, the way you spoke about money. like cavalierly, maybe like money didn't matter to you, that the only thing money has to do with your situation is being at a crossroads and something to do with union and marriage and change, marriage, military, doing it right, siren, being called to make your own money, that you're loyal, like you're a ride or die. Okay. That's all I'm getting for your person so far. Feel free to fast forward through me picking this up here, or I'll just pause it. Okay, that is cleared away, and the next question or information we're going to pull on is, what does Spirit want you to know about this situation? Fireplace, renewal, insight, warmth. To embrace a new start, let old doubts rest in the quiet glow. So right away I'm getting spirits asking you to kind of like go within to a peaceful place in your heart that is so calm and tranquil that you could just think, you could see yourself sitting in front of a quiet, cozy little fire, just vibing and trusting that everything is peaceful, abundant, and happy. Okay. Fan. Ease, balance, flow. Rethink your reaction in times of emotional storm. So the second thing I'm getting here is that Spirit is really saying more about this need to come from a serene, tranquil place, because you may have been, like, your nervous system may have been not where it needed to be for you to be responding to everyone around you in this situation, including your person, but also others, to make sure that you are feeling confident and serene and in your power, and that you're not giving your power away to anyone else, and that if you do share any power back and forth, it should be back and forth with a person, like equal give and take. And it Spirit saying, at least for some of you, it depends on if there are any poly people watching. What's up? How's it going? So if that resonates for you, then Spirit's guiding you to pull your energy in and not spread it so easily and I'm kind of getting a situation where, if your person is confused about how you feel about them, to make sure you're making it clear that your intentions or your thoughts are about this person. Study room, research, facts, choice. Your choice depends on research. Wait until you have all the facts. So Spirit's saying that the other reason that you would want this tranquility is to be able to observe and not absorb. Excuse me. To observe and not absorb the actions and words and feelings of others involved in this situation. And to make sure your responses are in alignment with your intuition, your confidence, standing in your own power, and also considering the other person and seeing them with love. So if they're doing things, you could ask yourself, why is this person doing this? You know, could they be afraid? Could they be seeing red flags because you may have been maybe a little too intense? And so here we have the safe, clarity, protection, freedom. A true keeper knows when to lock and when to unlock. Your secret should serve you, not control you. So yes, somebody is talking too much and saying things in the wrong environment and in the wrong way. Sorry for the puppy noises. I'll have to end this fairly soon to make sure I am giving the puppy enough attention and playtime, and to make sure that everything's okay in the other room. So we have compass, exploration, opportunity, the printing got messed up. That's minibar. Release, overload, burden. Let go of your habits that sap your inner strength. Yes, this is exactly talking about someone who was getting too anxious when they spoke and just having crazy stuff even flying out of their mouth. That was too toxic or heavy or intense for other people and weren't appropriate for the situation at the time. Compass, exploration, opportunity. Explore opportunities beyond routine. I'm going to put in there parenthetically patterns. And a new starting point will arrive. So try to not do things in the way of your old patterns, and a new starting point will arrive. This could also be that you're moving, so it might be time to start looking for your place. First aid kit, urgency, foresight, protection. Be equipped for sudden needs with ahead of time planning. So Spirit saying that there should definitely be some insight and strategy. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I'll have to wrap this up here. Candlestick ritual, centering focus. Start the rhythm with a ritual and focus will carry through. I feel like Spirit's saying to start doing breath work. You should be able to find YouTube videos. I do like the Gaia. Let's see, they have an app and a website, and they're also on Amazon Prime. I'm currently using a breathwork from Gaia that if they have more than one tier, it's not like on a high tier. It would be like on a lower tier subscription. But it was a breath work, less than 10 minutes. And I didn't realize breath work can just be regular in and out breaths done, a certain number of them, holding your breath, etc., for periods of time, stuff like that. I thought it was going to be more like box breathing, but it was a little different, so I was pleasantly surprised. So if you have any reservations or thought breath work isn't for you, maybe give it a try anyway and see if it changes your mind. Also, meditation would help. So this ritual centering focus, you could just light a candle every morning and an incense and write a few gratitudes in a journal before you leave the house. Start the morning off feeling connected to spirit before you go into what could feel like emotional warfare, something really intense. Also, I'm getting, you might want to ask your guides and angels. You could ask Archangel Michael to fight your battles for you, or whatever. If you know of a better archangel for that, you could put that in the comments. Or you could even, this is a safe place for any path, so if you have anything specific that you do that is similar to what I said, you could share that below as well. Vase, vessel, growth, bloom. A new opportunity will soon fill your life with vibrant possibilities. So not only is Spirit saying stay calm, center yourself, be grounded. Grounded means being aware of what you're saying and doing, and observing, not absorbing what's coming from others. And then we have globe, positioning, journey, clarity, cross-cultural boundaries, and a new perspective will transform your thinking. So it sounds like whatever, and even here at the bottom, I'm just going to stop with this card there. It says, empty, chaos, restart. Flush away life's chaos and embrace healthier interactions. So their Spirit's saying that if you do this and you start being more grounded, less chaotic, and trying to come from a healthier, nervous system response when you're dealing with your person, it's going to bring you to the position you're wanting to be in and fill your life with vibrant possibilities. So, if we have another minute here without puppy noises, let's pull a few tarot. Sorry for the shuffling noise. The candle I have lit here, this one, is a yellow candle for clarity and thought and clear communication and truth. So all good stuff for your situation here with your person. And the flame is very, very high, indicating a high level of success in that outcome for you. Okay, Spirit, this flipped. King of Swords. So you are cutting things out of your life. Queen of Wands. You're very vibrant at this time. Two of Swords in reverse, and you're really clear on what you want. You're very vibrant and magnetic to what you want. It's coming to you. You're not chasing it. And there's no confusion to you or your person that you two belong together. Death in reverse. This has a phoenix on the card. Spirit, why is it in reverse? What is the significance of reverse in this situation, Spirit? Let me get one clarifying card on it. Ten of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords. Strength in reverse. Six of Wands. So something that appeared to be dead and over with and caused a lot of pain and threw you out of your, threw you out of balance and out of sorts. It's actually turning out to be a success in the end, despite how chaotic and painful that turned out to be. I'm sensing that and then at the bottom of the deck here we have the Four of Wands. So yes, there's definite balance and happiness and rejoicing and thoughts of marriage. What is their person thinking and feeling? Two of Wands. Deciding what they want. Queen of Swords. Cutting things out of their life that isn't serving them. Knight of Pentacles. Realizing that they were stuck in a slow, unproductive connection. Page of Pentacles. That was Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is Page of Pentacles. They're wanting to communicate and make it clear up the confusion. Why is the Hanged Man here? Two of Cups. They saw love from a new perspective, is what they want to tell you. Four of Pentacles. They're not letting go of you. They could be nervous, like have sharks in their bellies. Ace of Wands. I'm flipped over the bottom of the deck and we have Three of Wands and Ace of Wands. This person feels so strongly, so passionately. This is like pulling on their soul, and they're being filled with such strong physical desire for you, and a shit ton of love. The Chariot in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles. I'm getting this person is with someone or stuck in some situation that they have to get rid of. Four of Cups. They know it's not what they really want. and they're filled with a lot of anxiety about coming towards you with a love offer and commitment. Did they already break up with their person or situation, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. It looks like they did already. 8 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups. They're dealing with ouch. 9 of Wands. Page of Swords. The Star in reverse. They were willing to tell this person, I don't want what we had in the past, and I just turned the deck over and here's the Emperor. They were able to tell this person already that what they've had with this person is not wish fulfillment. It is what they finally found the Emperor status for themselves. The Devil in reverse, and they're willing to cut this out. The Lovers. I don't know if they even said, they might have even told the person that, no, I'm serious, it is over. There's actually even someone else who's perfect for me, and they're very defensive of you. The Tower in reverse. The 9 of Cups in reverse. They were telling this person was angry at them for finding someone else. How could you do this? We were so happy together. And this person is defending their side and saying, like, you know that isn't true. You know that this hasn't been happy. I felt manipulated. Temperance. This has been a long time coming. A long time coming. You're not my Empress. They are. And I'm going to tell her. The World in reverse. Why is the World in reverse? Justice. I'm going to tell her I'm going to turn my whole life upside down, or I'd be willing to make things right. Wow. I have to say that feels different than any other reading. Well, not, yes and no. I feel like this feels like a breakthrough, this reading, for whoever this resonates for. Like, instead of wondering about someone from your past who's never coming back, or feeling like there's no one on your radar, this is reaching a point where things are really happening. I'm going to get a couple of these here for you. Your life is about to start to move quickly, and that's what I was just saying. In some areas, events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. So you're going to be tempted to just think about this person, but I feel like you have a long checklist of things you need to get done like King of Swords style, King of Wands style. You know exactly what you need to do, and you need to start now. This new chapter of your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. This is at the bottom of the deck. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean, and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. And I'm taking these two at the bottom of the deck and not looking because I just keep taking all of them. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. Okay. Any other messages before we close out the reading, Spirit? Point me to a deck. Let's get some timing for you. 1 month, 3 months, 2 weeks, next year, which is close, now, less than a month, 2 months, 24 hours. So this could be different things that are happening in this time period. Different things could be falling, like something's happening in 2 weeks, something's happening right now, something different. This could be a series of things that are going to happen, and when they're happening, this could be for different time frames for different people. Okay. Okay. There's one oracle deck I feel called to get us a card and read. Just being near you is intoxicating. I can't stop thinking about you. My life is not as together as it seems. You were the best thing in my life. I regret lying to you. They may have said that they didn't see you that way. Finding out the truth crushed me. They may be confused about what the truth is. I know I messed up everything. I look for you everywhere. They may be waiting for texts that you never sent. You may have matched their energy if they shut down and got quiet. Part of them may... I wish I could take back my words. I'm starting to understand our connection. So some of them may, on one hand, want to say everything to you right now and want you to say everything to them right now that's on your heart and your mind, and tell them exactly how you feel about them. And it could be that it's not the right time. They just need space right now to straighten out everything on their end. Also in their mind and heart. Okay. Let's get some angel numbers on it and then we'll close out the reading. Oh no, I did say that one card. Okay. So let's do quick angel numbers. 444, protection. 1, 2, 3, 4, persistence. 1414, possibilities. 1313, clarity. So 444, I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. Persistence, 1, 2, 3, 4. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. 1414, possibilities. I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Okay, that's wonderful. I have no complaints about everything that's coming out so far. We're going to get one oracle from this deck. Okay, we'll take that one. Maybe we'll take both. 75 and 71. I'm clearing my throat a lot, I think because I had incense lit, but it could be a sign of a blocked throat chakra in yourself or your person. Okay, this card, 75, dreams, it says 3D, deep. Dreams are like deep pools of water. Many will never experience its depth. Will you choose to walk in shallow waters or swim beyond the ropes of safety? Dive in, the water is great. Now is the time to start experiencing your life on a much deeper level of existence. You can do this if you believe in yourself and if you are willing to take a risk on something new and different. Don't overthink it. What is the worst thing that could happen? Failure? Even so, you get back up, brush yourself off, and try again. It's all part of your learning experience. Don't put too much pressure on yourself by worrying about every little thing and how it will all play out in the end. Just trust yourself and your abilities. Sometimes we learn from trial and error, so you might have a do-over here and there. It's okay, push forward, because all good ideas take work and mistakes will be made. However, through your missed steps, you will gain wisdom and strength within yourself. It is all part of the bigger plan. Break down that safety rope that you've been hiding behind. Instead, take on those new uncharted waters. You are ready. This message signifies that it's time to move forward in life, love, or business without fear. And 71, whispered words. The weeping willow lays her gentle wings upon the earth. She sways in the wind and drapes beauty in her shadow. Joy is what she brings, so weep no more. There is a message coming to you from a family member, friend, or possibly a pet who wants to reach out to you from the other side. You've been asking for some type of sign or acknowledgement that they are okay. So they want to lift your concern because they are in a place of living or of life everlasting. This card is meant to give you a certain amount of wisdom and strength to help guide you during your times of worry. Acknowledging that you missed and yearn for the loving connection you had together, they don't want you to suffer any longer. It's time to start moving forward and let go of any negativity or misconceptions surrounding their passing. People may try to give their opinion or advice on where you should be at this point in your healing process, but just listen to your inner voice. Everyone grieves differently, so do what's best for you when dealing with your loss. This is your personal journey. Help is coming to you now through this incredible spirit connection. So embrace this gift of communication. Some of us really struggle with things we can't touch or see, but there is so much more out there for us to discover. You must be willing to learn and also trust that all things are possible. If you open yourself up to receive the signs and messages, they will come to you. Little things like a specific smell that will remind you of your loved one, or maybe you will get goosebumps for validation. At that moment, you will know they are by your side. The pendulum is a great tool to connect with them. By using oracle decks, you can receive messages from them. Using the pendulum, they can choose which deck and card to best represent their words. It's a beautiful way to stay in contact with them. Now rejoice in knowing that one day your souls will be reunited, but until that time, live your life to the fullest. Remember, they are always with you. Okay, that I was not expecting. So I want to I do have a pendulum here. I'm going to use it really quickly to see which deck. I'm going to get a message from this, whoever this is wanting to send a message to you. Okay, Spirit, or whoever has messages of good for this person, let me know which deck you're wanting to use. Okay, so I'm already getting a deck here. This deck. Okay, I'm going to take one card and then we're reading it. This is the message from whoever is trying to give you something. Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Okay, these were upright at the bottom of the deck. This could be messages from your person, their 5D self, or even their 3D self, so desperately wanting to give you some messages, additional messages that stopped me from stopping the reading to bring you this message. You make their heart sing. They're conflicted in dealing with decisions over this situation. They may be acting hot and cold because they have multiple choices. Their judgment feels clouded. They're trying to see through illusions. They're feeling unbalanced and distorted. you make them feel ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. This deck also had got a hit on it with the pendulum. How many cards? The Gym Bro. Sculpted and confident. There was another reading that I just did like a month ago or so that had the Gym Bro in it. It was a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius reading. You might want to go back to that. The Gamer. Tech savvy and introverted. Levels up nightly. Pauses for snacks. The Poker Player. Calculated and risky. He plays his cards right but never shows his hand. The Detective. Observant and intriguing. He's piecing it all together. Are you? Wow, this really went far. The Adventurer. Bold and spontaneous, lives for thrills, but schedules are a foreign concept. So this person, with this last card here, I think they're feeling thrilled by you. And they look forward, even if this person is just going to work every day, if you know them at work or wherever it is that you see them regularly, this person looks forward to seeing you, and it gives them thrills. You might want to listen to the song. I don't know if it's called Wild Horses, but if you know what song I'm talking about, please put it in the comments to help others find it. It's the one that goes, part of it says, wild horses, run faster, run faster. That one. Excuse my singing. Okay, so this was awesome. I feel like it was pretty crazy that I was ready to sign off and the last card said, nope, there's more messages. And the puppy stayed calm for it. So it all worked out. This is so beautiful, guys. Wishing you so much love and success. Good luck. You are fabulous. You are amazing. And you deserve to have somebody who sees just how amazing you are. So hang in there. Stay grounded and centered, and believe in yourself. Take care.